and holding the people who are responsible accountable.
I think that already is your reputation.
If that's how I'm remembered, I would be very at peace with that.
That's all for this edition of Dateline. We'll see you again next Friday at 9, 8 Central. And of course, I'll see you each weeknight for NBC Nightly News. I'm Lester Holt. For all of us at NBC News, good night.
This is NBC4 News at 11.
Now at 11, the race to escape. A family climbs one by one out of their RV. Moments later, as you can see, it is fully engulfed. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams. You can see what that RV looked like right after the fire. Unfortunately, everyone inside managed to get out safely. But for people living in the area, it's part of a bigger problem. This is just one of several RV fires in the past year. NBC4's Macy Jenkins spoke to neighbors and is live with more on what they had to say. Macy.
Hi, Colleen. Well, neighbors say that the line of RVs that's parked on their street, it's a hazard, and this is just the latest example of that. Councilmember Tracy Park says that this is one of many RV fires in her district that she calls unsafe and upsetting. Dramatic surveillance video captured these two people climbing out of the back window of an RV on Lake Street as smoke starts to billow from inside. 3 minutes later, you can see the flames start to emerge, and less than 5 minutes after their escape, the RV was fully engulfed.
I went outside, and then I could see the big plumes of black smoke, and you could really smell that plastic burning.
LAFD says they got the call at 12:01 p.m. Cell phone video taken from across the street shows the moment firefighters arrived.
I just came back from the gym and I saw smoke and helicopters and police everywhere.
LAFD says the two people inside of the RV, a man and a female minor, both suffered burns and were taken to a nearby hospital. Neighbors say the fire comes as no surprise.
I automatically assumed it was an RV burning, so it's a continuing incessant, annoying, recurring problem here of the neighborhood.
LA Council member Tracy Park issued a statement Friday saying this most recent RV fire is one in a year-long string of incidents that demonstrate the severe risks to life, safety, and the environment posed by these unregulated vehicles. Like many Angelenos, I'm angry and saddened by these situations. Johnny Marler calls the line of RVs parked outside of his home a safety hazard.
Just sometimes it feels unsafe when these things are blowing up in the middle of the day. It's just, it's pretty intense when you see this firsthand. It's 100 feet from your house.
Park says she's working on trying to regulate van and RV parking in her district. Neighbor Daniel Wojak hoping the entire administration makes it a priority.
We need to put these RVs in some place safe parking. Let's get a city lot a sign with some security and put them in there. I don't think it does us the neighbors, or them any good to just be out here.
Now, neighbors say this RV had only been out here for about a week. The LAPD says that the man who suffered burns was a man in his 40s, and he was taken into custody, arrested for domestic violence and possible arson. Now, Councilmember Park's team says that they are working with that family after they've been displaced by this fire. Reporting live here in Venice tonight, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.
Macy, thank you for that. We have breaking news out of Russia tonight. Russian generals have accused a mercenary leader of trying to mount a coup against Vladimir Putin, and that is prompting tighter security around the Kremlin. Russian leaders accuse the head of the Wagner mercenary group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, of an Russia's thousands of his fighters during security in Moscow. Also, new details on a hit-and-run crash in South LA tonight. We are learning the 5-year-old in that crash has died. We covered this as breaking news earlier this week. This new surveillance video shows the moment the crash happened on Main Street and Colden Avenue. Police say a driver ran a red light. where dozens of the